I have a pretty face, but my body is... I have a great personality, but I'm a bitch.
Ever since breaking up with Dan, Xiao Na had felt like her life was in a downward spiral. It was during this low point that Thomas appeared. In fact, Thomas had been keeping an eye on Xiao Na, who had gone through similar experiences for years. But while Dan was still around, he didn't dare let on. When he found out Xiao Na was single, he was overjoyed, and invited her to the fire station's open house. On the day Xiao Na arrived, Thomas had been waiting at the entrance for quite some time. The moment he saw her, his desire to win her heart took over. Pretending to be a polite gentleman, he engaged her in topics she was interested in. Although Thomas was the little guy Dan had spoken of, on the surface, it didn't seem like an ordinary tour. Behind every explanation, there seemed to be a deeper meaning hidden in his eyes. He wanted her to know that he was capable of protecting her, understanding her, and caring for her. Watching Thomas struggle to hide his feelings, yet remain so sincere, something deep inside Xiaona began to quietly shift. A spark ignited within her heart, and everything began to shift. Several months later, Dan, the man who had once walked away without looking back, suddenly re-entered her life. He was still as tall and handsome as ever, and he hoped to win her heart once more. But the moment Thomas saw Dan, he felt a wave of panic wash over him. If Shona chose the past, what would become of all his efforts over the past 6 months? Dan seemed to hold all the advantages.